They came out to repossess these folks' house. That's pretty bad.
So these two are one we're getting.
There's kids in this one and there's kids in that one.
Okay, well, probably want to get them out because we don't want to hold kids, do we?
And there's electric still.
Okay, well, we'll deal with the electric. So let's get your kids out. There's rapids. Obviously, we can move them or you can move them. Hey. You got kids in there?
Yeah, they're in there.
Alright, well, you can get them out because we don't load kids up.
You know, I told the guy yes.
No, we're done playing games. We're here.
Okay, well, take it to court because you're not getting it.
So, what?
Take it to court because you're not getting it.
No, we're getting it.
No, you're not.
You have to let us get all that first.
No, we've been through this too many
Shut up.
times.
You legally
We don't need to do this.
You can't load it up. There's people in there.
Well, get out.
No, let's do it. Go ahead.
No, you guys take my
No, you can't.
No.
No.
Y'all cannot take that out in it.
There is kids in that building. You do that.
You're supposed to take it out.
You guys
If you
can't.
do that, I'm suing.
Alright, we can call the cops and have them come and take care of the situation.
You do that. My shit's and all that. Y'all cannot just dig and grip it out of that thing.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
Yes.
Take us to court then. You cannot do this because I'm my building, my mom.
We don't have to argue about it.
These
We're not going to argue about it.
Kids in that building.
Well, get them out. Get them out.
My son's in that building.
Mom, how many of my rabbits that leave before they die? No, they're not taking it.
How much stuff is in there that we can get out?
No, you don't touch them.
Okay, then that's fine. There is a contract, and the contract states that you have the right to use the building.
You have right now. There
Until
is
you
people
don't
in that
make
building.
payments.
You are not taking that building. Get a court order.
We don't need to do that.
You do that, I'm going to sue you. So go ahead and do it.
Where's the electric at?
I don't know where the electric is. Right here, but that's the
You can't use the electric.
There's electric in that building. You guys cannot do that. You guys are supposed to.
Yes, we can. You're not supposed to put electric to it.
There is nothing.
Dad, the moths.
They ain't getting them.
My man.
Dad, here's a hooking shit.
Yeah, it's our building.
Hooking shit.
We have the right to
Oh
do that.
man, he tripping.
They're hooking that.
Hey, you dumbasses. Electric ain't on this side.
No, that's our building. What you gonna do? Don't pinch me, you'll be in
don't.
trouble, okay?
Back the phone.
Yeah. Get them under control.
So I don't know where they're at, and I don't know all the laws of where they're at, but I'm pretty sure that you cannot do that unless you have a court order. There are people living in there, as you saw, there are kids in there. It looked like there were some older people in there, and you have to have a court order. Right now, what he's doing is what's called an illegal eviction. If you do illegal eviction, there's so many repercussions you can face. Courts do not play with that. Like, you can get sued. They can sue you for all the damages. Like, he just pulled that wire out, right? They can sue him for that. And I know that sucks because if these people are not paying for their property and they're not paying their rent, then, you know, he should be able to, you know, kick them out because that seems fair. But at the same time, you still have to follow the process. Now, I don't know where they're at. I don't know all the laws where they're at. I'm just assuming how it works where I'm at because I ain't even never seen somebody trying to repossess somebody's house. Like, this is the first time I've seen this. So I'm just kind of flabbergasted over that myself because I never seen it before. Let's see what else happens.
What are you gonna
Stop,
do?
Wesley.
What are you gonna do?
I'll defend myself. That's what
Defend
I'll do.
yourself. Defend yourself.
Stop.
Take one more thing. Take one more thing.
Just so you guys know, we all got body cameras.
Okay.
I don't do a f***ing body camera.
So I'm just gonna I'll call the sheriff.
Call them. It's a civil matter.
Best thing to do.
Yeah, that's why we need
Should've called
them
him
to
before you
help us.
arrived.
Why? Because it's a civil matter. They're going to tell you the same thing.
They're gonna tell you it's a separate matter.
I'm gonna tell my dad right now
it's not court order until 23rd. Dad, am I right?
Yep. Doesn't have anything to do with court order.
Dad, listen to him. No, I'm holding the phone, not you.
Yeah.
No, don't get my phone. He's phone calling.
We're here to pick up the building.
Okay.
So how do we get this thing?
You're not getting them until I get them cleaned out.
Well, you're supposed to clean them out before, but that's not how this works.
Well, I don't give a how anything works, buddy.
All right, I'm just calling the sheriff.
Called me yesterday.
Daddy said he's calling the sheriff.
What's the address here?
I should have tilted that trailer up right away and go on the east. I would have.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. What's that?
The problem is destruction of property and you gotta do.
Yeah, because if
Go
it
for
catches
it.
on fire, it's on them.
What's gonna catch on fire?
If it catches on fire,
Talking
it's on
about
them.
those brushes back there catching on fire.
So what's your plan?
But you're
Well,
playing,
that's
you
up
ain't
here.
getting it.
You ain't getting it.
Y'all cannot
You
get
get
it.
Okay, so well, how about one person at a time? If we leave here, then what?
Do I?
And you know what's gonna happen
Like-
if we leave without these buildings today?
Yeah, I know what's going to happen.
What?
What's gonna happen?
Nothing is gonna happen.
That's what happened.
We gonna be back, bro.
It
We
No,
gotta
I
pay
mean,
that
like,
bill.
We're gonna get them.
Not until 23rd. You have to wait until the 23rd.
So
Okay, the
so
other
what's the
time I was
23rd?
The other time I was here, they told me it would be cleaned out the 30th.
Yeah, and your cock.
So what's
September
the 23rd?
They
Yeah.
were saying it would be cleaned out the 30th. They just passed
Y'all
the 30th.
y'all ain't getting until the 23rd.
I'm trying to figure out what is the 23rd? Like what?
Where's you gonna have them?
Today is the 7th.
So that's just
I
what.
texted old dude yesterday. My brother is in the hospital. We've been dealing with him. Him and his health and his safety is a hell of a lot more important than these buildings. Clean them out.
Sure.
Well, why don't just let us clean it out?
No, y'all gonna take touch it.
Yeah, we
Ain't
can.
nobody
It's
touching it.
abandoned property. We have the right. We have more right to that than you do.
It's not abandoned. For two,
No.
I already called the
Listen.
law. I hope you guys did too.
Yeah, I
For
call
three,
the sheriff.
if you
to
guys are
come.
pulling electric wires off from under there.
That's not electric wires.
No, that's internet wire right there.
Yeah, it's attached to our property.
It's
It
destruction.
doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah, we moved it.
Yeah,
That stuff in
you
there.
pulled it because you pulled it because I have security cameras. You pulled it because I just pulled them back. So you know what?
We pulled what?
The thing. He's here ripping it out.
Yeah, we pulled off the cable
pulled
there,
it
the
off.
Do
TV
you have a
cable.
court order? No.
It's our
still-
building.
Pause this real fast. Now I'm counting these adults. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 adults sitting right here, right? What is going on? You got 6 adults, right? What is going on? I mean, nobody's working. Can't nobody pay for this situation? I don't understand. If you got 6 adults living under one roof, I don't understand how things are not getting paid for and taken care of. Even if they all worked at Walmart, all of them can work 20 hours a week at Walmart and they should be able to take care of the situation. And I looked up how much these things go for, right? What I saw was the high end of these are about $350 a month. And they got 2 of them. So that's $700.
It's our
Still matter.
building.
It doesn't matter. It's not abandoned.
It's our building.
Are you
doesn't
are you
matter.
up on your
I
payment?
told the guy to come and get on the 30th or the 30th of this month, not last month.
Are you up on your payment?
No.
Then it's our building. You have no rights to it. You don't even have a right to
If
do it. We
you're
can
not
take the
up
door off.
with your payment.
I promise
It's
you, if
our
you go
building.
inside, it's not gonna be pretty.
I got the right to walk in there.
No, you
Go
don't.
ahead, go ahead, walk in there. Go ahead. Go ahead, walk in there.
I'll wait till the deputy
Go ahead,
gets
walk in
here.
there.
Go ahead.
We'll wait till
No, I'll
the
wait
deputy
till he
comes
gets
in
here.
to get the kids out so we can load it up.
It's a civil matter.
Yes, I know that.
So do you have
So
a
you
court
cannot
order?
grab it. Take
What?
it to court.
Do you have a civil? Do you have? I cannot.
No.
It's connected to my trailer. It's electric
I
connected
don't
to that.
care.
I do.
So
Well,
once
you
we call
connected
the
it.
Other buildings, we can call the other room.
Go ahead, 'cause we're paid off. Go ahead. You already tried that. Go ahead. I dare you. Go ahead.
Well, if
Go.
they're paid
Shut
off.
up.
we
Go
don't
Yeah, you
pay
ahead.
want to
them.
shoot them if you
Go
walk in
ahead.
there. That's their
Go
residence.
ahead.
So
You
I'm
don't have to do
still
that.
trying to figure out the 23rd. You guys keep saying the 23rd. Why the 23rd?
Because I said the 30th because they'll have the buildings emptied out and the electric disconnected
So it'll be disconnected when?
on the 30th. She says the 23rd, but the guy won't be here to the 30th. So it's at your building. What do you want to do? 23rd or 30th?
30th. They're not getting it.
Can we get one thing straight? and I'm going to drill this thing to town and back.
Do you own this building?
That I do not own it, but I work for the company who does.
Right. So you
and I'm going to be very clear with you. I have more rights to that building and everything in it than you do.
It is connected to electric and the trailer.
Not my problem.
It is my problem, and you're not.
Dude's an asshole.
So
Dude's an asshole. Like,
you guys come back on the 30th and get it.
I understand you got to do his job.
I was there over a month ago to pick this building.
I said the 30th. That's when you guys are more welcome to come and have it. Until then.
The 30th is past us back.
I'm just going to look underneath. Hi. What I really want to do is clip the electric. I also really want to take the door off. Hey, stop it.
Stop it.
Yes, stop it. Don't tell me I can't touch our building.
Doing too much, bro. Doing too much. You're doing way too much.
You watch yourself, buddy.
We have that on camera, man.
I understand you gotta get that building, but you can't do that, man. Like, you already see where these people at. Just wait for the cops to come and handle the situation, man. You're trying to circumvent what's already going on, and you're pretty much making the situation worse and aggravating it already a bad situation. You see the people are already in a bad state, and you're just making the situation worse.
They didn't like it.
Of course they didn't like it. You about to take their house.
I'm gonna try to start the engine and at least shift the building a little bit, see what they do.
Well, they're mad enough. He came up and punched my window like crazy. I think that we're better waiting for the deputy because they're out of control. You know, all I did is I got out and looked underneath the back end here, and just kind of looking at what it looks like underneath, and one girl saw me and quickly went and got help.
Yeah, I seen he was saying he's gonna go over there, and a couple of the girls were trying to hold him. So he doesn't, but they were holding his shirt, and he tore away from the girls and ran over to try to punch you. I seen it.
All right, the deputy's here. How we doing? That's good to hear. So am I guess. I'm the one that called in.
So what's going on?
Those two buildings, they're up on Repo, and it's...
Which two buildings?
They're stuck together. It's the black roof and blue siding.
Okay.
But there are two of them 40 feet long. But yeah, they're blocking us, not letting us take them. And this is the second time we're out here. That stuff doesn't really matter to Noah, but it's a civil matter. We're supposed to, you know, come and get it. And the one guy, my wife has a video where he came up and punched the side of my truck window. And if it comes down to it, I'll press charges against that if there's something we can do. But we got them to where they're getting really mad, and I don't want anybody to get hurt. So that's why we call it you.
Okay. So where are we at in the? So you just have a repossession?
Yeah, I have the contract with me if you want to see it, which states that we have the right to come out and get it at any time. They cannot block us from retrieving the building.
Well, I think the problem we're going into is it's now their home.
Yeah, that's, I mean, like,
yep.
Right there it shows, you know, you cannot permit the property to be altered by conducting shelves, adding all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. You must not allow the property to be used for unlawful purpose or housing any animals. You cannot live or allow anyone else to live in the property. You must allow us access to the property at all reasonable times. So that's the contract they signed. It makes our job always harder when people live in them too, because it's their homes. But as I said before, we've been in communication with them. The rent-to-own company that actually owns it have been in communication with them for weeks, telling them we're coming to get it. And they actually sent last week that it has to be picked up today or tomorrow. And here we are, and they're telling us we can't get it.
I think what we're gonna have to do is get a court order and serve an eviction. And because like you said, it's a civil matter on the contract violation, and you could sue them for not abiding by the contract, but I still don't think we can evict them.
We can evict them by loading it up.
So the first thing I noticed right away is we got about 6 adults here, at least 6 adults. And a lot of them are young guys, and I don't understand, like, why isn't anyone working? Like, it's too many adults in that residence for people not to be working and not to be able to pay for that residence. Now, I understand some of the older people might not be able to do certain things and they might not be able to work certain jobs, but the young guys, they should be out there hustling, man. And for me, it's really like, I just don't get it. Now, granted, I'm gonna give them some leeway. I don't know where they're from. It might be they might be in the area where it's just no work. I mean, and I understand that. But if there's a Walmart somewhere or a Target somewhere, and Walmart and Target is everywhere, y'all should be working over there, and y'all should be making that money to pay for your house, right? And you know, I looked up them houses because, you know, I'm not really an expert on sheds and mobile units. So I looked them up, and the average cost of those houses are about $350 a month to rent. If I can convince my wife, I might get like 4 of those things and duct tape them together and call it a day. Shoot, look, man, that's super cheap for the amount of space they have. Now, granted, you're gonna have to go to Home Depot, run your own plumbing, do your own electricity, all that other stuff, right, and get everything up to code. But at the end of the day, it's yours, and especially because it's rent to own. It's not like you're gonna give it back. It's their stuff, and that's another thing too. I don't like this contract they gave those folks is a shady contract, and let me tell you why. It's rent to own. If something's rent to own, you can't tell me what to do with it. If it's rent to own, they're saying you can't live in it. No animal should be living in it. No people should be living in it. It's rent to own, which hypothetically means that eventually is going to be mine, right? And my thing is, if you don't want people doing that to the property, or if you don't want people doing that to the building or to the unit, then you need to come check the unit out to make sure they're not doing it. And obviously, if they got rabbits in there, kids and everything else, then yeah, you're not doing your part of the contract, right? Because you're not checking up on the property. What do you guys think about this? You know, am I being too harsh on the people? Am I just missing something with this? Because, you know, like I said, I'm from the city. I don't deal with sheds. I don't deal with this type of stuff. Mostly I'm renting from somebody. You know, I got a mortgage from a bank. You know, my stuff is really cut and dry how we do things. But, you know, I never had to, you know, buy a unit to live in. So, I mean, people who have done that before, please let me know how it's work. And I'm not saying this to offend anybody who's doing that type of stuff, living that way either, because I just don't know. I'm just going off the information I got and what I'm seeing from this video. But like I said, let me know, guys. I appreciate you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.